Hey, Mike.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I don't know if we need this.
I think we do.
I think we do. I want it. And I think, well, we don't need it, but Keith needs us to do this.
Yeah, Keith needs it, not us. Not us.
So,
Keith.
Keith definitely does. So if our wives come down and they're like, guys, what are you doing? We're going to be like, Keith needs us to review this.
Keith needs this.
He needs to review this. So what this is, for folks that have watched our channel, Nerds 93 Lumber and No Hype, not Mike, he hasn't been involved in it, unfortunately, but he's going to get to experience it. We've been doing a vertical of Anna's Ralphius. This isn't that beer. I apologize. This is the base beer of Ralphius from Free Will Brewing in, oh my God, I should have known this. Pennsylvania. I knew that. So they release this every year on Black Friday. And they release 17,000 variants. Literally close to 17,000. They think they had like 18 variants this year.
18,000?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And what this beer is, it's an Imperial Stout, blended Imperial Stout aged from 1 to 2 years in various spirit barrels. And the Anna's Ralphius that I've had with Keith and Kyle was a special off variant that they only released like afterwards in a special hotel that has a special old-fashioned recipe. They release it there. You can only buy it at the hotel. They don't even tell you the release date.
Okay.
So I'm just really happy to try this. Actually, you had some of this already. I lied. Not this, but you had some of Ralphius at the holiday special, remember? Mm-hmm. I forgot to mention that part. And yeah, Keith had this the other day, and he said, I'm not gonna pull any punches. He texted us and said, hey, I had my first Free Will beer that I felt was underwhelming. And I was like, are you saying...
Was it this one?
Yeah.
He seems very unclear about it.
Yeah, but then he had another one, and then he had no one. He was like, well, no, it wasn't underwhelming. And I'm like, Keith, I don't know. Spit it out.
Okay. All right. So this is pitch black, and it has a, I don't know, like a dark khaki head. What do you think?
I would say dark khaki head for sure, and it's just looks gorgeous in the glass.
It does look gorgeous in the glass.
A little bit red, a little bit. What's the ABV on this? Did I say that already? And the thing is, can I just little constructive criticism? I've said this before. I'm pretty sure I don't need glasses, but since I started looking at your bottles, I've been questioning it. I made a joke the first time that we did this. Carrie was like, hey, do we need to add you to the vision this year? And I go, no, I'm fine. I don't need glasses. And like a week later, we did a review of this, and I was like,
well, maybe.
I was like, guys, what the? Can you read this?
Down here?
Yeah.
Brewed and packaged by Free Will Brewing Co.
I can read that.
What the
without squinting?
What the warning? The health warning at the bottom?
Can you read the ABV right there?
15.8. Is that what this is? It's a little blurry.
I was pulling out my phone in the reviews and being like fucking zooming in like.
That's smudged ink. That's not you trying to. That's not an issue with your vision.
Mike, you need glasses. It's 14.8, not 15. I think.
It's not 14. It's not 15. It's 14. I think. It's shitty ink, Sean. That's shitty ink. That's all.
Yeah, my eyes are fine. We're fine. We're not 40-year-old glassing wearing people.
We're not 41-year-old.
Well, we don't have to tell everyone that.
Or are we?
You're gonna be 41 in 5-6 months. How many months till April?
Almost 5 months.
Yeah, we're literally almost at 5 months. We're a little under 5 months because it's like, yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Should we smell this? We already told what it looked like. Oh man.
This is this year's?
Yeah.
Huh.
It smells fudgy.
Yeah, but it smells dusty.
It does smell dusty. Given it said, the interesting thing, it says 1 to 2 year barrels, and it says blended Imperial Stout. And what the most interesting part of it is, let's just, like I made the joke earlier, Keith texted us and said, if his review's not up by the time he releases, that's his fault. He was underwhelmed the first bottle he had. And then the second bottle, he was not underwhelmed.
Yeah, but he seemed to imply they were different bottles. I thought that. I mean,
I got it. They were both. They look the same. They look the same. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. We'll look it up later.
Yeah, it's fudgy. It's fruity, like dark fruits. It has an ethanol hit, but not too bad.
But you're right. There is like a dustiness to it, but there is an ethanol for sure.
It's quite sweet.
Yeah.
I caught something earlier, and I waited for you to say something, and I lost it in the meantime.
You lost it in the dust. In the wind. Here we are.
Let's taste it. See what
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
And also, I don't think I said this. So we were just talking about Keith provided this. He's gave this to us and was like, "Hey, drink this." I'm like, "Okay."
So are we thanking him?
I said, "Yeah, thank Keith," and he's like, "Okay."
I mean, you can thank him.
Thanks, Keith. You're not gonna.
No, I'll thank him. Let me see what I think before I thank him.
Okay, let's see. I'll take it back for now. Oh.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's not what I was expecting though.
No, not at all. It's actually kind of weird.
Yeah, but thank you, Keith. This is
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ish.
This is. I'm gonna say something. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me. There's like a stout roastiness character. There's like a roastiness, roasty toastiness. This is the most brown sugar I've ever had in a stout.
It's a ton of molassesy brown sugar.
Yes. Right. Okay. Good. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it's sort of saccharine sugary in a way.
Yeah. For like no adjuncts.
Yeah. It's not overwhelming, but it's a major note on there. Huge.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see what Carrie, given the sweetness of this, what Carrie would think of it. Like what her first sip. I just hit the openers on the table if you heard the dinging. All right. So, yeah, right up front, there is that the brown sugar molassesiness. Then it kind of goes into this roasty, toasty vibe. And as you finish it, your lips are a little bit sticky.
Yeah, it's syrupy.
It's syrupy.
But I mean, it definitely coats the whole palate.
Yeah.
You get sticky, icky kind of, you know? It's delicious.
It is.
But the nose is dusty. It's weird.
It hits you in a weird way. It hits you in a weird way. Given what you've had from Ralphius at the holiday special, the stuff that I had beforehand, this is a very I've never fully had just the base of this beer.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting.
I still get that weird dustiness on the nose.
It smells like it would be like, oh crap, how old is this beer? Is it oxidized in a way? But no, it's not oxidized.
I mean, it's so yummy. It's a little sweet, but there's enough roast character that goes away. It has a little bit of not funk. It has a little bit of maybe it's a boozy hit, but it's not burning. There's a little bit of a sharpness to it that is actually cuts through the middle. It's really nice. This is really good. This is absolutely delicious.
As you play around, it does the ethanol kind of goes into your nose a little bit.
Yeah.
But when the roastiness is kind of there and you let it play around on your palate a little bit, it gets a sweetness of the roastiness. It's almost like a brown sugar. I don't want to say coffee because it's not coffee forward, but it has that roastiness of a coffee.
I mean, it's roasted malt. I wouldn't say it gets into the coffee realm, and that's from me.
Yeah.
It doesn't get into the coffee realm, but it does have a roasted note, not Guinness-like, but in a way that Guinness is roasty. It can be like that. Because I think Guinness crosses a little bit into the coffee territory. This doesn't quite get there.
Yeah.
But it is a nice roasted note. I do think it helps balance the level of sweetness, which is it's shocking but not cloying. Because you don't think it's going to be that sweet. It does have a nice amount of tart fruit.
The tart fruit, good point.
You get it hard on the nose. Once you get the taste, you can sort of combine them, right? It's almost raspberry-like. Yeah. It's quite nice. And it's in for a beer that's so big and like loud, very loud beer. It's kind of balanced in a way.
Yeah.
You do kind of cover all the bases, and like I don't sit there like, wow, it's so sticky, it's so sweet. It is sweet, it is a little sticky, but it is roasty, and it does coat the mouth in a very nice way. It's almost oily in a way, and this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is great beer. So much better than I thought based on the initial
from the nose. Yeah, I was very afraid from the nose.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say that you mentioned, it was you said it's not cloyingly sweet after the first sip. Is that what you said? I thought that's or maybe I made it in my head. But
well, make your point either way.
Either way, my point was the first sip I was like, that is pretty cloyingly sweet when it came to like the molasses, like the brown sugar character.
It's quite
on the very first sip.
Yep,
and then the more you drank it, then it was like, okay, now I get it. Like it was just like an initial shock.
Yeah, because you don't think based on nose you're gonna get that hit.
You're not gonna expect it. And that was my point. Sorry, that was a long way to get there. But yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, it's delicious. Love it. Honestly, love it. Love it.
Yeah. Like every year, is this going to be the new Bourbon County Killer? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Is it better than this year's Bourbon County base?
This year's, yes. Yeah, but I'm not worried about whether it's better. What I'm worried about is like whether I'm enjoying this now, and that's what I'm enjoying. And if I get one next year that I enjoy, I'm hoping I enjoy it too.
We sell the 2-year-old layer barrels, apple brandy barrels. You know, remember the barrels that Hardywood ages GBS in?
Nope.
We got one of those.
When?
One of those? I don't know. What's in the cellar over there? We do it right now. We just drank it.
We just told the ladies we'd be back up.
Yeah, there we go.
You said 4 minutes. I said 10.
Yeah, they're like, "What are you guys doing down there?" We're like, "I don't know."
Making out.
We come over like we were celebrating our own toasts.
we celebrate our own New Year's.
With Star Wars figures and old beer. Anyways, nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those are your things. Don't forget to like them. Not Twitter. Who's that? Is that Josh? You want to just answer it and see if he wants to guess real quick?
No.
That's the best.
I'll talk to him later.
Did anyone else know what that theme song was? No? Kyle should know, because Kyle should be halfway through that show right now.
He's not, though.
He should be.
He should be.
He should be.
He should be.
He should be. What was I? Nerdsense.net, yeah. Keith, dude, thank you so much. I know you woke up really early on Black Friday and went out and got all this fucking...
Thank you very much. All joking aside.
Yeah, all joking aside, man. So much appreciated for you bringing this, bring everything, and then just hanging out at their holiday special. Like you just wanted to come hang out with us. That's like, no one wants to do that. Ever.
No. Our wives, do you see our wives around ever?
No, they're not down here.
I haven't seen my wife in at least 3 years.
Well, Carrie did two beer reviews with me, but she...
Gross.
Yeah, she liked them. Well, she liked the mythos, and I don't know. Maybe she's trying to start her own YouTube channel. I don't know. Nerdsense.net, like I said. Let's have a conversation down below. All right, Free Will Brewing, Pennsylvania. Can we talk about Free Will for a second? Everything they've done that I've ever had has been absolutely phenomenal. We've done lagers by them. We've done IPAs by them. We've done double box by them. They're absolutely bonkers stuff. And then now that they have this Ralphius thing that's been going on for years, but I didn't really know about it until this year. They're doing I wasn't kidding. They have like almost 18, 17 variants. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like...
It's a little excessive.
Yeah, unnecessary.
A little unnecessary.
Okay.
But either way, it is what it is. So down in the comments, what do you think of Ralphius? What's your favorite variant of Ralphius? And then next year, what are you looking forward to seeing us review the most? We can see if we can, coerce Keith into coming to the holiday special again and bringing us more Ralphius. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And
this is Nerdsense. Happy New Year, bud.
Happy New Year! And it's going to be released in fucking February.
It's okay. We still have Happy New Year, bro.